Hey guys, it's Stephanie from My Porch Prints, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do this Shabby Rose tag flip. It's kind of a little tutorial. This is from a printable kit in my Etsy shop, and so I'm just going to put these tags kind of together today, and you can craft along with me as I kind of figure all this out, and yeah, so here we go. So this kit comes with pretty much all the stuff you see here. I don't know if it's all visible in the camera frame, but there's a whole bunch of different tags and different like tag shapes. And then there's a whole bunch of cute little ephemera and embellishments to go with it. And then today I'm also going to be using a few extra items. Some of those being these little like tag circles that go around where you punch your hole in your tags. And then I might be using some of these. This is a little kit to put little metal circles around your tag holes. It comes with this little punch and these little guys, so I'll put links to this stuff down below for you in case you want to get it for yourself. And I'm also going to be using some cheesecloth and some puffy mounting tape to just give things a little bit of depth and dimension. And then also I've been using distress ink on the edges. I've already done most of that, so you don't have to sit here and watch me ink all my edges. But this is just Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress Ink, and this is just a little makeup sponge that I use to apply it. And then I'll be using some scissors, glue, all that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think the hardest part of putting this kit together is trying to decide what order to put my tags in. It's kind of difficult. I have a little binder ring. I'll put a link to my binder rings below too. And that's how I hook all my tags together. And they look really pretty layered, but you kind of got to decide how you want to layer them. So, I mean, usually largest tags would go in the front, smallest in the back, and smallest in the front. So it gets tricky though because some of these have different shapes and it's kind of hard to decide what goes where. So I'm going to figure out that part in a minute. But first I'm going to just start putting some of these tags together. So these stripy ones are actually printable paper that comes with the kit. The tag actually has this image on it, but I'm going to flip them around because I kind of like the stripes. And then it comes with these little kind of writing pieces. They have little lines on them. I don't know if you can see that. But so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these on the larger tags to make kind of a writing tag that you can journal on. And you could use glue or whatever you want to attach these. I'm just going to use my tape runner because it's kind of a quick, easy way. I don't have to wait for anything to dry. There we go. And let's see. So I don't know where you're living right now, but I live in Iowa in the US. And I'll tell you, I'm sitting by my window right now and it's November, the first part of November, and there's enough snow out there that you could actually do a little sledding if you wanted to. And it's crazy because I was sitting by this window a week ago and all the leaves were pretty and turning colors, and there was actually a lot of green still in the grass and the bushes. And now it looks so bleak outside. I'm telling you, it looks like January. There's bare trees and there's snow everywhere. I have a feeling we're in for a rough winter this year, if it's already starting this early. So there we go. I think these are just kind of pretty little writing spaces for journaling. And as far as what to do with a tag flip, you're probably thinking, why would you make one of these? You can leave it as is. It's kind of cute just to have a little, you know, let me see if I've got one over here. A little collection of tags, you know, and it's great because if you want to use them in a journal, they all match, you know, they're all in the same color scheme, and you can just pop them off and use them in your journal wherever. You can send them as gifts to people. They look cute just attached to your journal as kind of like an extra piece. And you can also use them as gift tags. So, I mean, there's tons of things you can do with them. They're super fun. A great way to be creative in a quick amount of time. I love kits because everything matches. You have everything you need to make it. Okay. So then the kit also comes with these little printable envelopes. And I'm going to go ahead and just glue this little guy together. And then they come with these little booklets, and everything in the kit comes with these printable papers to print on the opposite side. So that's kind of nice that it's not just blank and white on the other side. It has something pretty there too. And then to keep my little envelope closed, I think I'm going to use some kind of little ephemera from my kit. Something maybe like this. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. There we go. And now that can pop open, and you can tuck it under there to close it. And then I want to make this into a tag that's actually going to attach with the other tags, and I'll need a hole for it. So what I'm going to do, I think I like it this way, is attach one of these little tabs that comes with the kit, and then I'll punch a little hole through it. Oops, I just globbed a big bunch of glue. There we go. I'm going to set something kind of heavy on that so it doesn't pop apart while it's drying. And the kit also comes with, oops, I just bumped that table, sorry about that. Comes with these little layered flowers, and then these layered butterflies. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue those together too. And with the flowers, you can kind of just turn up the petals, and this will help give it a little bit more dimension when you put it together. And I turn them so that the petals are kind of facing the opposite as the layer underneath. So I'll just keep twisting them. And that'll help give it some dimension too, and some layer effect. And then if you wanted to, you could add like a little pearl sticker or something in the middle too, to make it kind of cute. So there you go. And then same thing with the butterflies. I'm going to turn the wings up kind of around the body of the butterfly. And then that'll make it look kind of dimensional. Get a pretty layered butterfly. I'll let him dry for a little bit. And I'm gonna work on my shape tags here. So I think I'm gonna start putting my tags together and then decide kind of how I want to decorate them. Like I said, this is kind of the hardest part for me. I don't know why. I like to layer these, tape measure tags, these little rulers, because they look kind of cute that way. And for that, I'm going to use a little bit of my mounting tape. That'll make this tag kind of stick up off the page a little. And I think I'll do that for some of these other ones too. Maybe not this one, though. This one's kind of big. And if you want, you can flip the tags over and use the pattern of the paper that's on the other side. It's hard to decide because I like them both. I think I'll stick with this one for now. And this is just one way to use these. I mean, don't feel like if you use this kit, you have to do it exactly the same way. There's lots of different ways that you can use these. Now we're starting to get a little closer to the fun part, which is embellishing. My favorite part is to decorate all the little tags and make them cute. Like I said, deciding the layer order can be the hardest part sometimes. Oh, can't forget this guy. I think he's getting fairly dry now. So I'm going to add my hole here. Gosh, a bird just hit the window. He's okay, don't worry. Whoops, poor guy. Scared me though, boy. It's the perils of living out in the country. There's a lot of animals, and sometimes they're so sweet and pretty, and other times it's kind of not great. Having the bird hit the window and having mice. Most of the time it's nice though. So I'm just hooking all these guys on here, kind of in a layer order that looks nice to me. And then I'm gonna, you can see it's starting to come together. And then I'm gonna just kind of decide what looks pretty and where. And I think I'm gonna use a bit of my cheesecloth here. Oops, just got that stuck to my tape runner. Not good. And this is where you can just get creative and have lots of fun, make stuff really beautiful. I kind of like to put the butterfly at the front because it's so dimensional. It's kind of fun to see it popping up off of the tag right here in the front. And then maybe a pretty word. Dried glue. This cheesecloth is really pretty just for giving it a shabby kind of look. Here we go. First tag done. Let's see. And you could embellish this so pretty with extra things like beads and lace and stuff. I'm gonna keep mine to a minimum, but I mean, just imagine how pretty you can make it with different kinds of lace. And oh, I'm telling you, I would do it up if I could, but I gotta keep this kind of general so that you can see just what you can do, you know, mostly with the kit. But you can really let your imagination go wild on these and bring in all kinds of pretties. Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue decorating these, and then I'll do a flip through when I'm done. Okay, we've got our Shabby Rose tag flip all put together, and we're gonna do a quick flip through, take a look at it. Thanks for watching, everyone.